And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch.
Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go? Stepping in, Bo Bichette. The 2-1. Check swing, and he held up. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So coming into the game now on defense, Dalton Guthrie. He's in at shortstop. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. There's a 1-1.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of big arms at the front of that starting rotation.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to stop for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Left-hand hitter waits. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. That one drifts inside.
It's a good take.
Fly ball down the line. Schwarber settles under it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound in this one, Alek Manoah. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Next offering misses. 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And here is Dalton Guthrie. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. That's out number 2. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Matt Chapman. The 1-1. Chapman gets a piece there. And a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Second inning here, no score. Belt, swing and a drive, deep right field. Castellanos ranges back, and gone! Brandon Belt goes deep, his second of the year. It's 1-0.
Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit, and a pitch. And that one fouled off. In the air, right field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
The 1-2. That's a little bit low. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. And the pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Castellanos raging back towards the wall and brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's a swing and a drive. Schwarber ranging back. Gone! So he blasts one out the other way. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. Kevin Biggio digs in now, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. The wind and the pitch. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. And a 1-1. And the slider just misses. But he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster." Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through in the barrel.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Phillies strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Chopped out in front of the plate. In time to Bohm, and one away in the top of the third.
The left fielder, number 25.
Dalton Varsho now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one pushed to the left and foul. Righty to the plate. Varsho checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. One out and a runner at second. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And out of here. A towering shot to right. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away, and here is Matt Chapman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's in there, and the count's even at 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
Swings through that. The wind of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On a line, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Josh Harrison. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Next offering is fouled back.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryson Stott. Went down on strikes his first time through.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
1 away with a runner at third. And a foul ball. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Marsh stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Dalton Guthrie. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. to the right side, and that one handled. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Phillies nothing. On to the 4th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Hard hit left side. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Flied out his first time. That one misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss. And down on strikes. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Kiermaier now. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And a 3-1 on the way. Popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swung on, belted. Kiermaier going back some more to the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next offering is fouled back. Down the left field line, could be extra bases, and that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and that's a 2-bagger. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And now Kyle Schwarber. That one fouled off. On the ground right side. Biggio throws to first in time. Schwarber out on the play.
Up next in Philadelphia, the catcher.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Doubled in his first AB. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one fouled off. 2-2.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Kiermaier makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Philadelphia. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Cavan Biggio.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And he deals. Up the middle. Guthrie tosses to first. One up, one down.
The bat, number 11, shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. That smash towards center. Full extension, makes the catch.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 3rd out. Down in order go the Blue Jays as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, and now Alec Bohm.
the first baseman, Alec Bohm.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
And fouled off. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. The pitch. Got him looking. And now just 2 outs away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And the righty deals. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Upstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Ball to strike. Ripped on a line. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays get a shutout on the mound.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans are